Okay, so this is a Techno Rant. Um, there is a collection of programs that I think provide a decent service, but they are flawed, and they are pissing the hell out of me. These are instant messaging programs. Now, here's the deal. I'm not a person who uses instant messaging programs, and this is why this ticks me off. If I used them more, it wouldn't be such a big problem. Actually, it would, but for me, it's a bigger problem. They always pop up underneath, well, not underneath, but they always sort of pop up on my taskbar when I start my machine. This wouldn't be such a big problem if there was an option to stop them from doing that. And there is. There is an option to make these not do that. The problem is that as soon as you open them up again, they do it. So I'm a guy who only really uses instant messaging like maybe once or twice a month. Because I'm not that social. I don't talk with my friends through instant messaging all day. It's not my thing. So I go to Yahoo and I open it up. Next thing I know, every time my computer comes on, Yahoo has to open up. Same thing goes for, Windows Messenger. Same thing goes for AIM. And the reason why this sucks isn't really because that is popping up. I mean, it's easy enough to close it. The problem is that this adds like an extra 5 minutes before I can actually do something on my computer. Like I'll restart my computer and it'll take like 5 minutes for it to open all this crap, and like another 5 minutes to go through and go, okay, don't need this, don't need this, don't need this, don't need this. And like I said, it wouldn't be so much of a problem if when I told it not to do it, it stayed not doing it. The problem is that every time I open it once, it thinks it has license to do it all the time. Like I open it once, it's like, okay, we're gonna open up, when you restart your computer. And I hate that. I mean, why would they do that to us? I mean, it's obvious that if I'm saying don't open when I automatically start my computer, don't do that, then I don't want it to do that. And I don't want it to do that because I don't hardly ever use these programs. I use them like every now and again, but I don't use them all the time. And so I don't want them to start automatically because I don't need them. Like I said. But when I close them, well, not when I close them, but when I open them once, those defaults are gone. And it does it again. And I have to go through and stop it again. And I've pretty much just given up and just started closing them out every time, and it's annoying as heck because I can never just sort of quickly restart my computer. There's no such thing as a quick restart for me because all this junk pops up. It's not just the instant messaging programs. There are other programs that start automatically that tick me off. But they don't tick me off because of that. They tick me off because they sap power from my computer. There's probably a couple of viruses on there that I don't even really know about, but bump it. But that's sort of the main problem that I have. It's not so much that they do it, it's that when you tell them not to do it, they do it again anyway, even though you told them, don't do it. And I don't know why they do it that way. I mean, the companies should know that this is a problem. They should know that this is annoying. They probably do. Somebody's probably said, because I know I used to watch screensavers a lot back in the day. And screensavers was like, this sucks. Almost like every 4 or 5 weeks somebody would call up saying, is there a way I can get all this junk to stop coming up on my computer? And why am I sounding like that? Why am I sounding like these guys are stupid? I mean, they were probably smart, but everybody sort of kind of, I mean, I'm just saying that everybody has this problem where stuff pops up on their computer at the beginning of, the boot that they don't want. And, I understand this for certain programs that I hate. I so hate Norton. I got Norton like a couple of years ago because I thought that I needed it. Now I realize that I don't. Because I didn't update Norton, and my computer still runs just fine, like 2 years afterwards. I mean, I have a few viruses that I know of and I have to take care of them, but for the most part, my computer is still running fine. I still have those viruses because I'm cheap, and I don't feel like... Because there is a really good program that would cost like $50, but I'm cheap. I don't feel like paying for it. It's not like my computer is crashing or anything. I mean, it's running pretty good. The only time where I really actually ever care about the viruses is when I'm playing like one of my super ultra mega jacked up games. To be perfectly honest, I don't have as much time for that as I used to, so I don't care. Like, my favorite computer game is Medieval Total War, which I used to play all the time, which I don't really play because, first of all, once I get to a certain point, it crashes. Rome Total War did the same thing back in the day. Actually, yeah, Rome Total War did do the same thing. Probably because I have the settings set up too high, but I like large armies. I want minions! Big throngs of armed soldiers who I can command, lead into battle. For Britain! I can't say for America because America wasn't created in 11 something or other. But anyway, that's sort of my techno rant about these instant messaging programs, which I hate. Well, I don't hate them. I mean, they serve, like I said, they serve their purpose. We need them. But that flaw is starting to piss me the... Well, you get the point.